For the first time, the Dakar began in Lisbonne in Portugal, starting and finishing then on the Atlantic coast. On the route south to Dakar, the competitors passing through Portugal, Spain, Morocco, Mauritania, Mali, Guinea and of course Senegal. 9,043 kilometres over 15 stages on the way to the Lac Rose. Volkswagen started the rally with a superstar behind the wheel of one of the racing Tuaregs. Two-time WRC champion Carlos Sainz took on this new challenge and clocked two-stage victories on the opening WRC-like specials in Portugal. 300,000 fans gathered to cheer on their idols. Next up, Stage 3, Nador to El Rashidia, 672 kilometres in all, 314 of which were super special. While coming into Africa, the drivers and riders became familiar with the new navigation rules. The GPS had been downgraded and the road book became what it used to be, the driver's Bible. Well, the result was confusion. Many already into the first stage in Morocco found themselves a little bit out of sorts. On two wheels or four, the problems were the same. Well, without any navigation errors, Andy Caldecott took the win on the 314-kilometre special. And the new leader overall was the previous year's winner, Cyril Desprez, starting on the blue KTM Gaulois machine. Well, soon it became obvious that it would be a battle between Coma and Desprez for the title. After his extraordinary stage wins in Europe, Carlos Sainz had to face the fact that the real Dakar actually starts in Africa. He got slightly lost on the first African stage, finally found his way, thank goodness. Jean-Louis Schlesser proved his buggy was on the pace again. The Frenchman took the first stage win in Morocco, and once again fast on the flatter stages with his two-wheel drive machine. Well, new entry in 2006 with the Hummer of Robbie Gordon. After piloting a Volkswagen the previous year, he decided to give the Dakar a real American touch with a new version of the Hummer. Next up, El Rashidia to Ouarzazate, 386 kilometres of special in this one. Well, early on, the Dakar went into the first big sand dunes. Esteban Puyol was one of the top KTM performers, and he took the first stage win. Between El Rashidia and Ouarzazate, it was always tough. It's a well-known stage. It was Mark Coma who climbed on top of the leaderboard. And after getting lost on the previous stage, co-driver Andreas Schultz guided Carlos Sainz perfectly through the first dunes. Third stage victory for VW. And while Volkswagen was flying, the first bad news hit Mitsubishi. Matsuoka had damaged his car heavily, and the two-time winner had to retire. Covers going on. While the favourites were already trying to get rid of the dust on their race overalls, at the end of the day, the amateurs were still struggling out in the deep sand. And sometimes, well, a truck can look like a wild animal trying to get out of its cage. We'll have more after this. Stage 5, Ouarzazate to Tantan, 350 kilometres of super special, but a massive 819 to contend with overall. The last stage in Morocco showed off the beauty of this amazing country. Again, navigational skills were needed. Cyril Desprez was the man of the day, overtaking his rivals Esteban Puyol and Marc Koner to take the top spot in the rankings. His second stage win of the Dakar in 2006 it was. In the car category, Steven Pederhansel aimed for the overall record of Arie Vatanen with 50 stage wins. He secured the victory on the way to Tantan and now had a remarkable 49 stage wins under his belt, if you add bikes and cars together, of course. Tantan to Zouerat was up next, just shy of 800 kilometres with 444 of special. And with stage 6, the Dakar entered Mauritania, and with it the next level of difficulties. Passing the famous border wall, the bikes were first onto Mauritanian soil. Well, it was a nightmare day for rally leader Cyril Desprez. A crash gave him a dislocated shoulder. Amazingly, the 2005 winner climbed back on his bike to finish the stage, but his rivals were now on his tail going into the Western Sahara. Question was, how much would the injury slow Cyril Desprez down? In the car section, it was the buggies of Schlesser and Magnaldi which clocked the best times. Magnaldi took his first stage win on four wheels in front of team boss Jean-Louis Schlesser. And it was the first rally tough day for both man and machine out there. But for some teams, it was a bit too stressful. Things just got a little bit out of hand.
Okay, turn left again, turn left again, turn left again. Left!
I can make it.
No, you can't!
Okay. Where I go?
I've told you what to do. I told you to turn left.
Yeah, but I told you that.
I was talking you through the dunes.
I need to go up here?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Oh, shut up. No, Fritz, it was working perfect.
No.
I said go left and you turned right.
Don't speak louder. We discussed that you say...
Okay, I'll shut up now.
Why?
Because it was working perfect there.
Oh dear. Zouerat to Attar, 499 kilometres of super special. It was a big one. Well, stage 7 also expected to be hard in the sands towards Attar. It was Gavado who took the stage win on the bikes, and Pederhansel who took the hit for the four wheels, equaling Vatanen's record of 50 wins. Amazing. It was a long struggle. Even truck champion Chagin lost some time stuck in the sand. Many struggled deep into the night. Attar to Nouakchott was next, 508 kilometres of super special. Well, the KTM Repsol boys ran most of the time together, trying to help each other out. Esteve got stuck and was on his own. The other boys in blue, nowhere to be seen. So the Repsol fellas sticking together and helping each other. The Galway boys, well, more of an individual effort, let's put it that way. It was Castor who took the stage victory that day. Luc Alphonse had to ask his teammate a bit of navigational advice, finally choosing the right direction. And once again, it was Magnaldi in the Schlesser buggy who took the stage win. The Volkswagens were always on the tails of the Mitsubishis. Jude Kleinschmidt passing through spectacular scenery and into Mauritania. Gorgeous, isn't it? Nouakchott to Kiffa, 1 kilometre shy of 600 of special on a day where 874 kilometres were covered. Well, the stage turned out to be the first black day on this rally. Esteve had a big crash, continued at first but had to retire and was flown to hospital in Nouakchott. But the really bad news was the winner of stage 3, Andy Caldecott, killed in a massive accident, died instantly after losing control of his bike at the 250 kilometre mark. Steven Pederhansel took the victory in the cars, which marked a new record. It was stage win number 51 for Peder, who passed the old mark set by Ari Vatanen. Jutta Kleinschmidt was a bit off course along with co-driver Pons.
Absolutely nothing. They're completely crazy.
Yeah. Oh la la.
Yeah, I don't like it, but we have to go through now.
Yeah.
Huh?
We have to.
Fucking hell.
Bloody hell.
Tire pressure is okay?
Yes, it is okay.
A whole different story it is when a big truck gets into trouble. It takes heavy equipment to bring such an elephant back on its feet. Teamwork is everything on the Dakar. While the bike special was neutralised in the honour of Andy Caldecott, the battle of the cars was looking decisive on this day. Give it to KS, stage 10. It was Steven Pederhansel who came up big. For the reason, Luc Alphonse lost 40 minutes due to a defect with his front suspension and almost lost even more time thanks to a hammer technique of his co-driver Picard. Caught him out. Well, it's Carlos Sainz who took the stage win. Apparently his navigator Andreas Schultz knows some secret shortcuts along riverbeds. Good for them. And another important rule of the Dakar, you can overtake a truck, but always keep an eye on the rear view mirror. You've got to know what's coming. Yes, you can overtake, but please, when you do, get out of the way. You don't want to anger an elephant. Oh no. If you're going to go by, make it stick. KS de Bamako was stage 11.